go. Let's go. go.
And right as the music drops, which I'm actually going to say for.
No!
Oh, you switched it.
We're live.
Hello, welcome everyone.
Welcome to October.
Yes, indeed.
How dare you?
Welcome to this evening's session of Galitaia. I hope everyone is excited for what is to come. I know that I am.
I'm sure you are.
Before we get started, does anyone have any announcements?
So I'm eating Oreos.
Mike's
That's
awesome.
a good announcement.
I'm awesome, and I have double stuffed Oreos.
Can tell.
Oh, I mean, there's really not another Oreo option, let's be honest.
Thank
There's
you.
mint.
Thank you.
I was going to back up the mint as well. Mint Oreos are the fucking shit.
You're both
They're the
wrong.
closest thing I can get to fucking cream mints in Canada. They're the fucking closest thing I can get, Quads.
Look, it's not my fault that everyone else, but that most people think mint and chocolate go well together, and
Well,
they
they-
happen to be wrong.
Well, they
They
do.
do. I have
They
mint
do.
chocolate ice cream in my fridge that I was thinking about getting.
Angry people.
I like
To be fair, I'm also
Yum,
eating
yum.
Hawaiian pizza right now, so
it.
you can come at me.
I at least understand the Hawaiian pizza thing. I just don't like pineapples, so
That's fair.
that's a whole different thing. Snake, I see you in the chat saying you like mint and chocolate. Look,
Love you, Snake.
you guys don't have to be right about everything. I can still love you.
Mint and chocolate's delicious. Also, another pretty fun announcement. Recently, I have been invited onto a ARC server called Prime RP, where I get to roleplay on the game ARC, and it's a lot of fun. So I've been streaming it, so come check it out.
Wealthy.
Here's the thing. Something that is of import here. We will not be having a Bandaloop this evening. She is taking the night off for personal reasons. So we should see her next week, probably. Though, depending on how tonight goes and things, next week may end up being something not of the campaign. We'll see. Just because BV is going to be out of town next week, so we may or may not actually play the campaign.
I get to go to shitty professional development.
Woo! Shitty professional development! I too would like to be developed to become a shitty professional.
Oh no, I'm already that.
So you're teaching.
Yeah, you're developing further.
Hey,
Haha.
ouch, Tracy.
I'm teaching shitty professional development. Fair enough. Anything else from the group?
I'm back in the line of unemployment.
Yay! Sort of, not really. Mike's awesome.
I am. Sorry, just these Oreos are so fucking good. Also, like D&D, like buying stuff, check out Quad's stuff on DM's Guild.
Oh, hey, I do that. It's cool.
Remember that,
Yeah.
Quad. Remember I said that.
I do. I appreciate it.
Just later in the
Also,
game, just remember that.
Check
Appreciating
Check out the
you
other
remembering
games on
is
this
not
channel.
the same as being nice to Zarn. Yes, what John said. Please Watch the other games on this channel. Watch White Cliffs on YouTube. Watch the Science Crew every other Saturday. Watch Cursor Stratina the other Saturday. What else? Watch
Is there
Watch
other
other
stuff on this
things.
channel?
watch Oversalt,
Oversalt.
which is Thursdays, I think. There's
Also,
probably other things I'm forgetting. Random shit that Chris and Snicket stream occasionally. Watch the things. They're good.
I made a quad stuffed Oreo because my
made a
DM is
quad
quads.
stuffed Oreo?
That's what I said.
Yeah. I'll stuff your Oreo, baby.
God, Angie's not even here, and we're 5 fucking minutes in and overtly sexual. Normally, I blame Angie for that.
Does this surprise you?
You kidding?
No,
I normally
but-
blame quads for that.
Yeah, I was like, in what universe did that start with Angie? That is me, baby.
No, I
Angie
just choose to
helps.
blame her because I like you.
Wow, dude.
I also like her. I just like you more.
My goodness!
Wow.
If anyone tells her that, I will absolutely deny that, and I will die denying that sentence.
It's on
literally
video.
on film.
She's not gonna watch this, I sincerely hope. And if she does, I really hope she also knows I'm being
Can we
sarcastic.
watch her kick your ass?
She's
just
the
live that
closest
far
one of
away?
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
She could do it.
Wee.
She also has a good friend who also happens to be going to be a sheriff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no fear.
Wee.
you better watch your ass.
Haha.
I hope she understands that that's more in the realm of the I hate all of you realm, where I don't really mean it, and
Usually.
I'm definitely not. Yeah, I don't normally mean that when I say it. I meant it to like one person.
Fair enough.
And
In
to be
this
fair,
room?
they totally fucking deserved it. No,
Valid.
never played D. Actually, sorry, I have said it to one person I played D&D with, and that's because they were a shitty DM.
That sucks. Coolio. So, anything else from anyone?
I'm just gonna go make an IRL stealth check, so I'll be back in like.
Okay. Who
I'm just gonna
wants
try and
to
like
give-
black out my house.
Who wants to
Yeah.
give the recap?
Everything sucks. Done.
I hope. I mean, he's not wrong.
Mike laid on the floor for half the game.
I did. It is true.
Yeah, that happened.
And he probably should have stayed there because
I absolutely should have. So
Didn't
that's-
want to give slightly more details than that.
No.
Maybe
That's
just a little.
about it.
Minus the whole finger
Okay.
in the eye thing. I
we
forgot.
had a lovely walk through the woods where we looked at birds and butterflies.
Everything's
And nothing
awful.
bad happened at all.
Sounds right. Seems accurate. So what really happened was
We fought a cobalt on top of a wyvern with a hippo and some type of bird, I think, and then
it was a two-headed alligator.
alligator. They were in control of the hag that Zarn made a deal with way the hell back. It's come to haunt him, and instead of taking something dear to him, he said no, fought back, and took a finger to the eye, and his right eye is now green.
Yeah.
That's essentially all that happened. Minus a lot of innuendos and back talking
And
and
quads made the
motherfuckers.
play of the game.
Did I?
Yeah. You gotta admit, that was a pretty good move.
Is this the feeble mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it took 3 people out for an entire round.
It did. It was pretty nice.
That would get you play of the game, I'm pretty sure.
So we're getting you a barrel to just put on top of you.
No, it's got to be a
Well,
box.
I've made a mental note that the next time it exact. Do you know there's actually only 3 spells that involve an intelligence saving throw? One of them's got a 1-minute casting time. So next time I hear the bloody words, make an intelligence saving roll. Tides of Chaos needs to come out because I did
I
not
love the
realize.
research.
Wow.
What's the other 2?
Yeah.
I did.
3?
One is the one that Angie cast the last game that made that that illusion in the guy's in what's his
Oh,
face's
yeah, yeah.
mind, and I
Yeah.
forget the other one is symbol or something.
Oh, neat.
Oh, there's like you have to match an intelligence saving throw to like see it. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting.
So if you ever hear the words, make an intelligence saving throw,
There.
grab whatever you can to bolster that damn thing.
What do you say? It's a picture, Mike. Well done.
I mean, to be fair, that's a recent picture.
Yeah, it is.
Very recent.
All right, so yeah, that's
took
the
it.
recap. And so we'll begin the session with the 6 of you, the 5 of you, and of course Clark, Carter's brother, who's traveling with you, currently in amongst the trees where you had your seemingly fight with the kobold and his strange voidy minions, who you that was cut short unexpectedly, leading to a few seconds of Zarn's unconsciousness. From y'all's perspective, Zarn's brief encounter with Auntie the Hag, and then his waking up in some amount of pain with an iris of his right eye that is now a sickly green. And with this, we begin.
We're just gonna start out by reaching into the bag of holding and taking out the new breastplate and putting it on for the next 15 minutes. Just like slowly buckling it over what he's currently wearing.
Just as a reminder, it is...
And then take a shield out, put shield on.
I do want to remind everybody that it is like
Bedtime?
dusk, about nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Zarn stands up. Wah! Where the fuck is she?
Not
Dude, the fuck
here.
is wrong with your face?
I'm
What's
blue.
wrong with
Why?
his face?
We're doing this again?
No, not that. No. Fucking look at the inside of this shield that I definitely have had. I've polished it to a perfect shine so I can watch myself in battle. Look.
Does he see it?
Yeah, you take a look, and it doesn't like at first you're looking at your.
This is a
face
brand new
and You
shield.
don't see anything, but
Yeah.
it only takes a second or two, and yeah, your right iris is, from what you can tell in the reflection, it's not. What color are your eyes normally?
Actually, kind of seaweed green.
Seaweed green. These are like the green shade is distinctly different. It's
Like yellowish
brighter.
green?
Yeah, it's like a yellow
That's what I'm
green
thinking.
almost, and it's not consistent all the way through. Like the color like shifts in parts, and it doesn't look healthy.
He grabs the shield. What the fuck?
Hey, be careful with that. It's new.
Has it always been like this?
I don't stare deeply into your eyes often enough, but I don't think so.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on.
It's not, his eye's not bloody or anything.
No, there's no sign of a wound or anything externally.
It just looks exactly
so
the same, but green.
Zarn, you do still have a, like, especially when you look at it, there's, you feel like some pain, like residual pain, but nothing intense, just like a dull throbbing, I guess. Just, yeah.
Gotcha. So, since we recently leveled up, do I get access to that extra spell, or I have to wait till we sleep?
I'll say wait till you well, no, I'll give you access to the extra spell, because
Okay.
you should have had it before.
All right. So he kind of looks at it and like putting a contact in goes to greater restoration his eye.
Okay.
Ew.
You cast Greater Restoration on yourself.
Yes.
You feel no change in those watching, no noticeable effect on the color of the eye.
Fuck.
Hey, that's a
That's Zarn's
right
thing.
Not so
question
bad.
to everyone else. Yes, just a random aside to everybody that is not named Zard. Does anybody know the spell Detect Evil?
No.
I'm a monk.
That doesn't mean that it's a 0, Clark. You gonna hook me up here, buddy?
I thought Zarn knew it.
I do.
God, that's you.
I absolutely don't trust him to cast it on himself.
Clark does not. I'm
Balls.
checking Nyx just in case, though I don't
I
think she does.
Don't
either.
think warlocks can get them.
Yes, they can.
They can? Holy shit.
Nyx does not have it.
Okay.
I mean, I can do it. Do you?
But would you
Why do you
sense
think
yourself?
we need this anyway, Norn?
I don't know.
Well, no, because I want to find out if like his one eye is evil. Like I don't think the rest of him's evil. I just think maybe like half of his iris has gone bad.
Well, what's it gonna do? It's just like an eye.
I don't know.
It's gonna
You'll get him,
jump
like,
out
a
of his
gold.
face and attack you in the night.
Yes.
I try it.
Okay, detect good and evil.
Evil.
Okay, I'm reading the book definition of the spell just so that I know precisely what it does.
Oh, that one. The warlock can't have.
No.
Yeah, no, I
so
definitely get
you
rid
don't
of
I mean, as you do this, you get a ping of undead off of your shield. You get a ping of a single fey creature on top, currently on top of Nyx's shoulder. That is
Shield.
it. I said the shield already.
Oh.
You get an undead in the shield. Nothing else.
My
that you
arm
can
doesn't show the
tell.
celestial.
Ooh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Norin's arm has a mild celestial sort of flavor to it, as it were.
Yay.
But
Just let me.
yeah, there's no sense of consecration or desecration. There's
Does he himself glow? Because
Who?
elemental.
Right.
Ganassi are not considered elementals.
Okay.
They're not of the elemental type. They're humanoid.
I pull my
Well, I
shield
can
out.
try something.
Go ahead. Do anything you gotta do, Bree.
It'll take me 10 minutes, but can I cast Identify on Zarn?
Does that
Well,
work?
you can use
Aye.
it on a person, yeah.
Huh.
Touch it on a creature, you learn what spells, if any are currently affecting it. It's probably not
Oh, that's
much, but
neat.
That
I didn't
isn't.
know that worked that way.
It's a little OP if you ask me.
I mean, it does take 10 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Still.
That's Identify, Bree.
yeah.
While
That's
she's
a nice
doing
use
that,
of
can I
identify,
pull
I
out
didn't
my
know.
shield and ask more? I'm like, is there anything off about me?
Yeah, you do that. What do you mean off about you?
A hag just put her bony ass finger in my eye, and now it's a different color.
That seems distinctly uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfortable. You were there, so
That's fair.
it's okay. I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't notice anything different about you in particular. No. She does. As you hold it up, the eyes on the shield do open, as they are wont to do when you sort of talk to her and ask her to look at things specifically, and the face on the shield sort of looks. Oh, but I do see your eyes are a little off color, like Norin said before. That's not the best.
But you don't sense anything else. Just the color's off.
Just the color, though I won't claim to be particularly adept in any related areas, I'm afraid.
Okay. And then I'll wait for Bree to do her thing.
While Bree is identifying, Nyx actually steps up, and she is going to roll something. Let me decide what she's going to roll for this. This would probably be an Arcana roll with her. Okay.
Oh, shit.
She just sort of gets right up close to your eye, like very like optometrist, right?
Yeah.
Sort of looks at your pupil. She rolled a 14 on Arcana. That doesn't look very good. I don't know. I'm not really sure what that is, though. I haven't really seen anything like it before. Maybe Bree will have better answers.
Bree, anything?
I'm still doing hocus
Does anyone else want to do things? Does anyone else want to try anything while she's hocus pocusing?
I'm still doing hocus pocus. That's funny.
I'm buckling on armor and taking a short rest because I have no spell slots left.
Okay.
I think you passed.
Okay. Clark doesn't have any knowledge in this area, so he cannot help as he points out. Bree, as you wrap up your casting while you do this, go ahead for me. Just roll either Arcana or a straight Charisma check, whatever's higher for you.
Charisma, because I get a +7 to that because I'm Jack of all trades.
Okay.
So a 13.
Total 13?
Yeah.
Okay. You casting Identify Spell on this. This doesn't seem to have any negative properties that you can discern at the moment. His eye color is definitely different. You get a distinct sense that something malevolent placed this here. Like it doesn't feel good, that's for sure. But you can't make out what it's meant to do, if anything.
You cut out that part.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm looking at my stuff.
Quads.
Yes.
You
Cut out.
Darn it. You can't tell if there's any specific active magic on it or anything like that.
Okay. I'm not sure, Zarn.
I'm gonna reach into my bag of
We could
holding.
get you an eye patch.
I was literally about to get out an eye patch. How did you know?
I'm in the
not even
group.
kidding. I was about to say I'm getting an eye patch out.
Quads, how big are crossbow bolts?
Please don't stab yourself in the eye.
Bolts?
Yeah.
About the same size as arrows, maybe slightly thicker, I think.
Okay. Give me the eye patch.
Why?
Give me the eye patch.
Now I'm worried. Okay. I'm from like loose old clothing that's in the bag. I'm just like sawing out a circle with a long sword.
I mean, I can make one, you know.
I
Do
wish you had said that before I started cutting up this shirt. I just got like a
Still
weird.
do it.
Yeah, I think you should go for it because I've just got a weird belly button hole in this t-shirt.
Fine.
How long is it gonna take you to make the eye patch?
Not long. Give me the bag, Norrin. I got stuff in
Yeah,
there.
it'll take Carter like.
And
10
then
minutes to
they
make
hand him all the
that.
shit.
Okay. Then I will.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Sure.
I will-
Roll Warriors tools check.
Please, nat 20 to make just like the world's most beautiful.
I got a plus
eye patch.
12,
Beautiful
so
eye patch.
plus 12. I got a 4, so it's a total of 16.
Yeah, it's a perfectly functional eye patch, no problem.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, when he hands it to him, I'm going to, because it's now been 25 minutes, ready an action to cast Hold Person if he tries to stab himself in the face.
You feel any different?
No.
Yeah, before we go ham on this, do you feel anything at all?
No. And I reach in my bag for a crossbow bolt, and I try to dig my own eye out.
Hold Person. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Do that?
Yeah, roll.
I can do it. You're trying to beat a 17.
Yeah, no. You suddenly feel yourself frozen in place.
Dude, that's a terrible idea. Let's at least, like, go talk to a different cleric first. And then work through it?
Can I? I can't talk though, right?
I don't
You are
think so.
considered paralyzed, so
Yeah.
you can like.
Well,
Or Norin, if you want, I will let you say that you can.
I
you
would.
can
I would like to keep
let
his
him
head
open
free.
his mouth.
yeah.
Let me go.
Not
Are
if
you
you're
going
gonna
to stab
yank your
yourself in the
eye
face?
out.
Let me go.
Oh, actually, hey, hold on. While he's frozen, Greater Restoration puts an eyeball back in, right?
I think that's regeneration, isn't it?
Like, I put my arm back on with it. Like, theoretically,
shit.
could we just put an eye back in?
What you're saying, destroy his eye and build a new one?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
I'm not liking this idea.
Huh.
Can I make another save?
It's probably been 6 seconds.
Can Carter,
Another save.
as soon as he's paralyzed, can Carter
Christ,
run up
fucking
and grab
plus
the
8.
crossbow bolt?
Yeah, you can go take
Plus
stuff
8.
from him.
Okay, so seriously, can we, like,
Let me go.
can we please talk to somebody first?
Let me go.
Are you going to stab yourself in the face?
No.
Can I take his
Insight
crossbow
check.
bolts away from him?
Insight check with advantage.
I immediately believe him.
Hold on, I'm
Oh,
checking for
no.
Nyx because she'd roll for this too.
Yeah, I'm rolling for it too. Yeah, I got a 14. I don't believe that. I turn around and yell at Norin, "Don't fucking drop that!"
We don't have
Oh,
time for
great.
this bullshit.
Great.
You're not the
You
one
don't
with...
have time to stab yourself in the fucking face.
Because who knows what this fucking thing does? She could be looking at us all right now.
Exactly. It could mean nothing.
It's just where the
She's
front
looking
lights
at
are.
us. I mean,
You'll see the
worst case, she
inside
got to see my butt like 20 minutes ago, and I put new armor on.
I
Tell me
want
you had
all
a
of
good
you guys
one.
real quick as he says that. I want all of you to roll, the 4 of you specifically, to just roll an intelligence check straight up.
Wow.
Oh,
This
good.
dice is-
My plus 0.
Now I roll the fucking 19.
+2. I don't like that. I might keep that. That's not much better.
Oof.
15.
This dice is already going into jail.
All right.
I just realized I've been pointing straight forwards for the past like 5 minutes, and I don't
Just
have
like
a camera on.
Old personing.
Yes, just like pointing at the computer screen, and I just had the sudden realization that I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. I do it.
Can I make
Nolan,
it?
what did you roll?
Oh, 12 on the intelligence. Yeah.
Okay. I will say Zarn and Carter. Your thoughts, as soon as you bring up she might be able to watch us, your thoughts immediately jump to that strange, short, elderly creature that's popped out during the fight and fought against you that popped out once before.
Oh, so she's definitely already watching this.
You didn't think that, Norin.
Sorry. Shouldn't say shit out loud.
Zarn, I feel like if you even think the eye is there because she can like peer in on us every now and then, I think it's a little late for that. Because that dude that fought Norin is the same person that brought you back.
Zarn
No.
saves.
Alright, I pull out another bolt and go for it.
No, but I said I
I took all
them.
of the bolts out of your bag.
You don't know they're in there.
Where would
You
they
just
be?
pulled one out.
Just
You
one.
just pulled
You don't
one
know how
out.
many
We
are in
all-
there.
We absolutely know they're in there.
They know where your crossbow bolts are. They would absolutely know that.
If you don't stop, I'm gonna polymorph you into a frog.
Get
Do
this
it anyway.
fucking eye out of my head. Now. I'm not joking. Get it out of my head. This isn't a joke. This isn't funny. Get this fucking eye out of
Okay.
my head.
Hold up for 1 second. I'm gonna try something.
Okay. And Nick
Okay.
speaks up. I might have. We can try something. It's gonna take some time, and it might be a bit of a chore, and I'd have to talk to someone about it. But we can try something.
If she's thinking what I'm thinking, that's like that was my plan B. Plan A was turn away, whip out sword, put sword in ground, pray at sword. Hey, have you ever heard of shit like this? What do we do here?
Roll a charisma check for me.
Right. Can't like. That's fine. I'll do it. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking there. Fuck me. My highest roll so far has been at 12.
So you plant respite. You like sort of manifest respite and plant it in the ground. You kneel and you pray and think. And as you do so, you get a response, but it is non-committal.
Just a divine.
Yeah, Abera's not sure specifically what this is. She is, as it were, she is not omnipotent, and is in fact less omnipotent than gods, as she is not a god herself.
No, I knew that.
Yeah, she's not certain.
I was just wondering if there's How about we have to go fight a dude anyway. What if we put the eye patch on you for now, so that if she can look through it, she can't see shit. Maybe we'll put we'll sketch out a little drawing of us all dead and put it on the inside of the eye patch.
Okay, it's more than just her looking at us. This could take over everything of my whole body. She could slowly take over me. Just why are you fighting me on this?
Because I don't.
Because I feel like it's a little drastic.
Okay, it's my life. It's my eye. I don't.
Yeah, and I don't want you to take it out and then. I don't want you. I don't.
Nick speaks up. I really think this is extreme. This is kind of a lot.
I mean, then what's the next thing? Cut off your head?
And besides, and at this point, actually, Clark speaks up. And I mean, who's to say if? I mean, presumably you'd want it to come back at some point, and who's to say it wouldn't just grow back to the same?
Oh yeah, that's true too.
It's possible that it's just a marker, not the actual problem.
Yeah, what if we go do the thing we're doing now with you able to fully see and fight well, and then soon as it's done, go to I'm gonna say Corellendil, or is the Argok Isles the center of Pamplo's worship?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, that's we maybe go there. I'm sure at some point in the next couple weeks we're gonna finally be able to get a hold of the dudes with our rocks and our boat. And we could probably get one of them to jump to us, and then we jump back, and then we take them, and then we jump over there.
Okay, well, I'm
immediately go with this.
Well, I'm glad you're willing to wait for something that's bothering me, but I'm not. I don't know why this is a discussion. She did something to me. She didn't just oh, your eye's a different color. That's not how this works. Okay? I made a deal with her, and I broke that deal. Something's going to happen.
What do you mean you broke the deal?
She tried to take something from me, and I didn't let her.
That doesn't seem exceptionally out of character for any of us.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
But
All I'm saying
You're still cursed without an eye.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, Bree.
Can you at least go talk to Pamplos first?
Oh,
pray on it?
Can I have my crossbow bolts back, please? I won't use them.
Insight check?
He's not lying.
I'll give them to you because it's me.
Alright. He puts them in his bag. Just give me a minute. And he kind of walks into the forest a little bit and...
There's a stream nearby, isn't there?
Perfect, yeah. So just kind of kneels down in the stream. Takes a big breath. I don't even know what the fuck to say to you right now. I'm in way over my head. Is there anything you can tell me? Please.
Roll a religion Pamplos check.
20.
Wow. +8. And...
Oh my god. How are we all rolling so badly?
Jeez.
This is 2 games in a row.
Yep.
You don't get a verbal response from Pamplos. what you get instead is the river, the stream that you're in, sort of the current slows slightly around you, and you feel
I guess I'm gonna start all these warehouses.
almost a comfort or a caress. There is a sense of calm and a sense of confidence.
But there's,
You
but
got weirder
there's no
answers
actual
than I do.
answer though, right?
There is no verbal response. Just the change in the stream, and the feeling is there.
Well, I understand you kind of let us do our own thing. I was really hoping for an answer on this one. And he kind of just sits there for a bit and just kind of reflects back on pretty much everything he's just been going through. And then he just screams loudly and just takes his hammer to the nearest tree and just pummels the shit out of it.
All right,
Disappointment!
you knock some bark the hell off of a tree.
And
I'm also making tea.
then he walks back to the group and just sits by himself and doesn't say anything.
Bree's gonna go sit next to him and just be quiet. Which is really hard for her.
Nora will bring them some tea at some point, but also not. But then also go back to their stuff and like, I guess we're camping here tonight?
Nick's after you sort of come back, and it's been a few minutes, and everyone sort of settled down a little bit. Nick sort of pipes up. So, we're just going onwards, or do we want to
What was your thing?
make a detour?
What was your thing and doesn't involve going to Feywild?
Yes.
Hey, I thought so.
Feywild.
Need you to actually
We don't want to go
on
there.
the thing you were gonna say though, because I kind of just have the vague idea of Feywild.
Yeah, no, we don't want to go there. It's horrible. I know
Well-
all about it.
It's probably fine. Just don't eat anything, or drink
No,
anything,
no,
or
no,
talk
like
to anyone.
Feywild, it's the worst. I know all about it.
How do you know all about it?
Because I learned about it when I was a child. It's like a horrible place. Dark, 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 and no sunlight, no water. The trees are black and dead, Norin, black and dead.
I mean,
And there's,
don't
and there's
think that's
evil
the
creatures
whole thing.
everywhere, and if you go there, they jump out and attack you and rip you to pieces. And
Okay, I have
no,
shit. All of my knowledge comes from plays.
yeah. See, you should
Hey,
listen to me. Mine comes
Next
from
person
Salem.
who has literally been from the Feywild. How accurate is that?
So there's 4 people who rule
To
it.
be
They're
fair,
like hideous
it depends-
monstrosities.
it depends on
Are you
where...
sure you're thinking of the Feywild and not like the Discworld?
So, I mean, she's not entirely wrong, but she's also not entirely right. It depends on where in the Feywild you are. I can definitely say that there's not 4 people who rule it, and those who do rule it are, generally speaking, pretty attractive. So there's that.
No, they make your hair fall out. Don't listen to that.
As someone
Are
who's
you
been
absolutely
there-
sure you're thinking of the... Sorry, go on.
No, that was pretty much it. As someone who's been there, yeah, maybe
And
take
they're
my
always
word.
watching us. They're always watching us.
Everybody's always watching us. We can't get any privacy anyway.
And they steal children.
Again, that
Especially if you're
depends on.
Stassi, your father.
That is probably true, but not all of them. Hashtag not all
And-
Fae.
And we
Sorry.
know this is true because it happened to us that sometimes they come over here and they just suffocate people in their sleep for fun.
Yeah, but it feels like those were all like part of the same like group. Because I mean, Nyx is all Feywildy, and she hasn't tried to murder any of us yet.
Well, she's a tiefling.
Oh, fuck, rude.
Well, tieflings don't murder you in sleep. How's that rude?
Neither do anybody else.
Well, if the Feywild people do.
Look, I mean, if you guys don't want to go, that's fine. It'd be out of our way anyway. We'd be taking extra time. I just wanted to present the option, that's all.
I like the idea, but that might be like a week from now deal. Isn't the Feywild like all fucky with time?
Actually, no. That's a misconception, generally.
Oh, interesting. I will write that in my book, because all of my plays include that. Like, literally fucking all of them.
Do they have hags?
One or two of the plays, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them also have, like, super beautiful fae who try to entrap you with, like, food into owing them favors, and then shit gets real.
Well, you should always accept food when somebody offers it.
You absolutely should not always accept that.
Rude
It's a
not to.
terrible, terrible decision.
Called being polite.
There's not from the Fae. They're all like index. Are they like super literal, like in the stories too, or is it also a weird misconception? Like they can't lie, but they'll do everything to like get around the truth. Is that actually a thing, or am I just?
Depends.
Uh,
What kind of creature's Puck?
Puck?
a clever one?
Oh, Puck's a sprite. He's Fey.
Keep it.
Puck sort of pipes up.
It's like right
You got a problem?
Yeah, well, now I'm scared to sleep at night.
I mean, I haven't done anything yet.
Everything else that we've seen. This is the thing that makes you afraid to sleep.
Yes.
We fought weird oozes like a year and a half ago.
But you don't understand how horrible the people from the Fae are. They're terrible.
I do know that the last time we saw a gelatinous cube, it had a skeleton in it.
And?
That was a person once.
So I don't think we're going
anybody
to get
we knew.
anywhere with Bree. Zarn, do you have thoughts?
No. She's not wrong.
We came here because we have a job. We have to finish the job.
That's good enough for me then.
And Zarn's just looking away from everybody. He's not even looking at him. Who knows how long we have until this army does something else. Just because something happened to me doesn't mean we have to sidetrack everything. We came here with a reason. We need to finish that assignment, that opportunity.
I'm with you as long as we all agree that immediately on finishing it, we go deal with this thing.
Fine. That being said, if I start acting weird at all, one of you needs to kill me. One of you needs to kill me.
I will absolutely smack you.
No, not smack me. You need to kill me.
Okay, fine.
Can you do that?
Yes.
All right. No backing out like, oh, Zarn, I can save you. You kill me.
Okay.
What do you mean you can kill him?
If it gets that bad, and I get to be the judge of that bad, then yes.
Fine.
It's like I don't even know you, Norin.
You know me exactly well enough to know that it's a thing that I'm totally fine with.
Well, over my dead body.
It might be if he really goes that bad.
Bree. Zarn walks over to Bree and kind of kneels in front of her. If something happens, you need to be able to let me go.
Like you let Grace go? Because hell no.
Bree.
Oh.
Ouch, Bree, that cut deep even for you.
Zarn kind of nods and
Yeah, that.
smiles. And he just gives her a hug. And like, you're one of the best friends I've ever had, Bree.
I'm not letting you die. You will have to come through me to get you. I'm sorry.
All right. Fair enough.
Hear that, Norn? It's your chance.
So then we were in the castle fighting. What? Okay. So, one other addition to this. In terms of watches while we sleep, are we going in like twos now?
Well, I can make a hut.
Yeah. I don't think we want. I think if we're worried about shit, let's like make it two at a time.
You guys can do that. Do three watches. With
Yeah, like 3 of 2 people for the long rest. Yeah. Because like I feel like we're just camping here, right? Like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Carter's essentially sat down and made itself at home.
Clark, who's been pretty quiet and off to the side during all this, comes up next to Carter, and he seems interested in taking watch with Carter.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I volunteer to go on watch with Nyx.
Okay.
Mostly because
watch with Zarn.
Yeah. Mostly because I'm pretty sure Bree and Zarn should be on watch together. Yeah. Definitely no other reason to it than that.
Yes, definitely. That's totally it, for sure.
Don't get slapped.
I will probably not do that.
Yeah, right.
Look, my charisma's 20. That doesn't mean I'm good at it.
I hear ya.
Yeah. So I guess we're just going to sleep then?
Who takes the first one?
Who's tired? Like I could use the nap. I'm at like half HP.
Carter volunteers for first watch.
Okay, so I'll say Carter and Clark go first, then Norn and Nyx, and then Bree and Zarn. Just for... Unless someone has a problem with that, that's what we're going to do, just for...
For brevity?
For efficiency's sake. Cool. So, we'll do a couple of scenes over the watch tonight, just because I think that makes sense. And then we'll see where that goes. So, 4 of you go ahead and settle down. Bree, you cast Leomund's, I assume? That's 10 feet, right?
Get real cramped in this tiny hut.
Long time. Leomund, how big is it? Yeah.
Get really, really fucking cramped in this tiny hut.
Okay, so I will say that the 4 of you who are not on watch can fit in there if y'all snuggle. You've done it before, and it's workable.
Everybody needs to be in it when I cast it, though.
Okay, yeah, you guys can all like stand in it. When you get to laying down, it might be a little difficult.
And I can't leave it.
Okay, and so when you
You can stand at the entrance, though, right?
Pardon?
You can like stand at the entrance, though.
Really entrance to it, but she can stand like right at the edge or something to watch.
Yeah.
If she's small, it'll work. That's fine. Okay. So the 4 of you go to sleep, leaving just Carter and Clark awake.
Carter continues sewing.
When did you start sewing? Have you always done that? Or is that new?
Yeah, it was around the time that we knew that Faylee was pregnant.
But yeah, we're gonna.
I started like hemming stuff because she really didn't have the energy for it, and then it just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair
And then
enough.
he holds up
Boy.
the 3 finished squares. Like, I told Faley I'd make this because we were going to travel after Grayson was born. And then, well, yeah. So I decided I might as well do it now.
That's good.
It looks good, Carter. It looks good. It's good work.
Probably should just.
Probably won't use it. I'll probably make it smaller, maybe not a whole quilt, and then frame it.
Yeah.
What about you? Not really much time for anything?
No, I've been pretty heads down on stuff until the last couple weeks, really, when suddenly I didn't have anything to do at all. But yeah,
It's either yellow.
just been busy.
So how long have you been out looking?
I mean, I've been interested pretty much since I heard her name the first time when I joined the monastery. I don't know, what was it? A decade ago that we joined?
Around that, yeah.
I didn't start properly searching till I was done with my training, but I was maybe a year or two in around the time of your wedding.
Okay. So you left the wedding and then just right off to travel?
Yep. That's yep. I've been so many places. I've been everywhere.
Well, I mean, I went back home, so Linnaean, Ravenhold, that was a trip. We went to Moriand, to Dragonix.
Have you been to the Rishtakeen?
Has he?
No, you haven't.
No, I don't know where that is.
Oh man, it's a forest in the eastern part of the continent. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't stay long, but satyrs throw great parties.
I've never met one before. We'll have to see if the travels bring us over there.
Well, hopefully it's a good time. I think you'd enjoy it.
I will tell you who can throw some interesting parties.
Who's that?
People from Ildar. That was
yeah,
insane.
that one I believe. That I believe.
Went
Nothing
over
like
there
partying-
and...
Nothing like partying with metal men and corpses.
Oh yeah, that it was a trip. We defeated some cultists, met this weird blue-skinned private eye dude that I don't think Bree liked. Fought in an arena.
You met
Once.
cultists?
Yeah. So it's kind of a long story. I wasn't there for most of it. I guess someone that they were traveling with before Garrick stepped down died, and something about the grinning skull and how there's cultists that are on the grinning skull side fighting for him. There's cultists on the opposite side fighting the grinning skull.
You guys dealt with cultists of the grinning skull
Oh yeah.
in Ildar?
Yep. It's weird too. They've got this gem
Nice.
thing in the middle of their chest, and they can just like say a random like word or whatever. It blinks and then stops glowing, and then they just die.
Yeah. Nope.
That's
Mini.
gruesome, but effective, I suppose.
Oh yeah. It's
Seems fitting, I guess, for the grinning skull.
what you saw just happen with Zarn and the whole eye thing has just been. It's been essentially a blazing trail of gruesome and just crazy shit that we've been dealing with for the past few months.
Right.
Yeah. I was tasked by Alana and Garrett from Ravenhold to literally just like, hey, go find out about this dude. And then here we are dealing with a Tiefling revolution. Zarn getting his eye poked by a fucking hag. The cultists of a god who takes people unexpectedly, and this was way over my head, man. I did not expect any of this.
Again,
Jeez, you yeah, you've been busy, I guess.
Yep. So, from what I can tell, you have too. What's with all the tattoos?
I mean,
I didn't think they actually did anything.
Oh no, they do. Definitely do. There's tattoos aren't just there for aesthetics. They're very useful. They help me faster. They make me, I guess, more dexterous just in general. A little bit harder to hit in general, just to help extend my ki. Right.
Okay.
Form a bit of a magical shield using that.
Well, I learned something that I can do too through my more rogue-like abilities. You want to see it?
Sure.
So he stands up and stands by a nearby tree, and then he just kind of like waves and then vanishes completely.
From behind.
Okay.
And then to a tree, and then from a tree to like nearby Clark's other side, just appears.
Oh shit. That's handy.
Oh yeah. Not a monk ability, but wait, no, is it a monk ability? It is a monk ability.
Yeah,
Never
it
mind.
is.
Yeah. I thought it was a rogue. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, you get the tattoos. I got this, and then vanishes, and then comes back to this spot closer to where they were normally sitting.
It's handy.
I can't do it in great distances, but man, it can help.
Seems it.
And then
Okay.
he sits down again.
There's a couple of like a little bit of a just sort of a silence, and then he speaks up. So,
You guys are.
which one of these fabulous, odd, terrifying misadventures that you're boiled up in has you all looking for? You said an artifact at the museum in Wanderito?
Yeah,
You mentioned that the other day while we were still in town.
I still don't know the basis of it either. I forgot what they called it. All I know is that it's just this big thing of like ice or something. And yeah, I guess we have to find it for some reason. And they've seen it before. I think they like guarded it at something in Corellendale. I don't know. Something went down.
You need it for something?
I guess. I don't know what we need it for.
Just a correction. Is this John not remembering, or Carter not remembering, or Carter obfuscating?
I don't remember.
Because you guys were all told what it was for by Sekharov.
The four things to open the gate.
Yeah. The four things open the divine gate, like the other side where all the gods are, so we can go fight it directly.
Yeah, I
Ice
did.
melts into the cup.
Yeah.
Levered spins in the open space.
Yeah, I didn't remember what. But plus, it's also Carter being completely out of his element, and it's just a lot of like talking and just like, you know, it's essentially walk the highest mountain, down the deepest forest. You know, it's like it's
Whatever
just
it is.
a lot of bullcrap. I'm following people around. We need it for something. I don't fully understand it.
Carter's
It's
like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, mythical
Shit occurs. It's
I punch things and disappear every now and then. That's what I do.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure that I knew what was happening there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, fair enough, I guess. Not. It's interesting. I wonder what it'd be for. And you said it's like a block of ice?
Something like that. I don't know.
All
it's
right.
ice. That's all I know.
Interesting. Interesting. Huh. All right.
By the way, I mean, I made people hats and stuff. You want anything?
I mean, I don't want to put you out of your way, but if you make stuff, I wouldn't mind.
I mean,
anything,
dude,
I
he
guess.
takes the hat off his head, and I made this. The one that Zarn's wearing, I made. Bree's wearing one I made.
Shit, dude.
I think Norin's got one I made somewhere. I don't know.
I don't actually think I do.
Oh,
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Got a top hat and a beret.
yeah. Okay, he didn't make any of those. So,
I'm
I
impressed.
mean, anything that you can think of, from clothes to a hat to a mask, like I have.
I'll be honest, like, I, not much for accessories, generally. And, like, his clothes are pretty simple. He's wearing basically, like, brown, and he's got the tattoos, and he doesn't really wear much else. Like, you know, he's pretty nondescript.
What was your favorite color as a kid?
Mine? Purple.
I got an idea.
All right.
And then he's gonna like go into the bag and pull out essentially like a sketchbook, and like flips through, and if Clark's even looking, there's like rejected costumes for him, rejected costumes for everybody else, and
Right.
they're all convoluted, stupid shit.
He's kind of
And then
looking over your shoulder, curious.
And then he gets to an empty one, and then just kind of draws like a basic silhouette, and then like sort of like a tank top vest type thing that's like purplish, and then like not baggy but not skinny, like purple pants with some like random like gold kind of sewn in, and then right like over the heart area is just a simple like lightning bolt.
And you said this is like a tunic or like a whole robe?
It's like a vest tunic thing, and then
Okay.
pants. They're separate.
Okay. And you said that they were like purple?
Yeah.
Takes a look at it. He's like, it's a little flashy for my taste generally, but I don't think I'd turn it down.
I mean, we've all kind of got our colors going on. You know, like Zarn, he's the blue one. I'm the
See, I
red
hadn't
one.
noticed.
Bree is rainbow, whatever color she wants to wear. And then Norin tends to go with the orange-ish colors. Nyx is new. I don't know what her color scheme is. And then
As he says that, Nora just like inhales a feather and starts hacking. Because he's
If you-
absolutely sleeping with Al.
I tell you what, if you make it, I'll wear it. I mean, I won't turn it down.
Done. And then he stands up, bends down, reaches into his bag, and then pulls out just a measuring tape and goes, "Stand up."
All right, cool. You get his measurements, and you like sort of get work on like actually planning the thing in your sketchbook, like with the measurements and how much fabric you need and all that stuff. Couldn't roll. Well, no, there's nothing out here tonight.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that you guys aren't nothing else gonna happen tonight, so you guys can go ahead and collect all your long rest bullshit.
And then don't forget the temp hit points.
Yes, from Lauren.
Yeah.
Okay, So you guys do that, and he's sort of just looking over his shoulder, and occasionally asks you questions as he does it because he's just a curious person. And then eventually you guys trade off to Norin and Nyx.
Awesome.
Norin, did you have anything you wanted to talk to Nyx about? Okay,
A little bit.
go for it.
So hey, like, when you like talk to your patron, do they like answer you?
Depends. I converse with them sometimes in detail, but sometimes.
Do you have like an easy contact line? Like, because mine's just like this sword, and I just sort of think at it, and occasionally I get answers, and sometimes I just get the feeling like a hug.
I mean, mine's similar to that.
Okay.
I get hug feelings occasionally.
Do you ever get like weird tasks that you don't know how to actually accomplish, but somehow end up just working out? Or is that just a me problem?
It's not a me problem. My tasks, when given, are pretty clear generally, though I suspect that might be specific to me.
Yeah. God, that'd be nice. Mine's just, start a religion, which
Your patron wants you to start a religion?
kind of. It's weird. I don't really know how to do that.
That's what is your patron?
Well, how much do you know about the divine?
I can't say it's my area of expertise.
Okay, so you know the ones that go around and flap?
Did you just say the one? So this is Q. Did you say the ones that go around and flap?
Yes, I did.
What?
Yeah, like they look like people, but they also.
Okay, I know what an
Fly?
angel is.
Oh, okay. Well, then you said not much.
Okay, give me a little
Okay,
more
no.
credit than that.
Okay.
I said not much, not less than an infant.
Okay. Fair enough. So you know that thing that I summoned over Walgaredo like 12 hours ago? The like giant angel thing?
And that was about 3 days ago, but yes.
Oh shit, right.
Yeah, I do.
That. She's very nice.
Your patron is an angel?
Kind of?
Kind of?
Well, not like an angel bound to a god, more like an angel formerly bound to a god?
Your patron is a fallen angel.
Kind of?
Right.
Yeah, nobody will actually tell me the whole story that's going on there. I'm working on it.
And she wants you to
Spread
under
the
religion?
word. Kind of spread the word, like help make more worship. Well, it sounds a lot more evil when I say it out loud.
I mean, that depends on just how fallen the angel is.
So far, the first thing she told me to do was be a kind person.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, I know, that's kind of what I thought.
That there are worse things that a fallen angel could tell you to do. That's for sure.
Yep. I mean, it didn't even start as like making a pact to a fallen angel. It was like I got lost in a cave once, and then I was stuck down there for a while, and then a weird like ball of light led me outside, and then I started trying to like study it, and then I fought a lich, and I kind of collapsed a tower on him. It wasn't a very well built tower.
Apparently.
Yeah, right? I was like one blast at the wall and the whole thing just like even I was really surprised. But yeah, yeah, I know. And then I kind of fucked around for a while, fought a tree with a centaur, with Bree and some other guys who aren't kicking around these days. And then, yeah, then kind of just started traveling with these chunguses, whom I love deeply.
All right, that seems reasonable enough.
Does it though?
I mean, compared to
Like,
me, yeah.
Even, yeah, that's fair. I miss when things were easy.
I don't
Like,
think
there's a
anything's ever
whole
been easy.
long period of time where everything we did made sense. And like we did something because we had a goal that we wanted to get to in mind. And the
Do I
last
have
like
that now?
3 months has been just like, well, kind of. But this is more like, oh hey, these guys are being rebellion, but they're doing it for a really good reason. And like I really only disagree on like mechanics of how they went about it, not their actual goal.
That's fair.
It's weird.
I mean,
And like at
that's-
some point,
the
like
mechanics are why, as you put it, are why I walked away.
yeah, they're kind of buck wild on the mechanic part. Huh? Like
Some of them, anyway. Yeah.
yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah. So the conversation at that point sort of
Yeah.
trails off a little bit. You guys continue your watch. Is there anything else specifically you wanted to say to her?
Oh no, I was just gonna pull out my
Cool.
tea set, offer some
Cool.
tea.
Whoa.
She takes it. And then you guys wake Bree and Zorn for the last session of watch. So, Bree and Zorn wake up. You guys have both completed your long rest at this point. Zarn, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
There we go.
Okay, that's you sense no difference, no change.
God damn it.
This is I will just say this is a low DC saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so you wake up and you feel rested
I know, I was just
and
marking
fine. Um,
where to keep.
If you look in a mirror in the stream, your eyes still visibly changed, but you feel no effects from it.
Has it gotten any worse? Like,
Nope, exactly the same.
Okay.
Let me see.
Still exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
Still don't like
I'm gonna
it.
make faces at your eye. Just in case she's watching. I'll
Thank
give her the finger.
Woohoo! Damn.
Thank you. Thank you, Bray.
How are you feeling?
I don't know anymore. Like, what am I doing?
I don't know. What happened? What happened? You gotta tell me what happened when you saw the hag. What happened?
So, when the kobold looked at me, I felt all of his energy come into my body, and the next thing I knew, it was just darkness everywhere. And then I saw her, and she said that we had a deal, and it was time I paid up. And she jammed her hand into the side of my head, and
Gross.
I could feel like she was pulling for something, trying to take something, but I don't know. I guess I should have honored the deal, but I just panicked. I couldn't imagine losing anyone. So I punched her in the face.
Really? That's so awesome.
Yeah, she didn't like it that much. And then the next thing I know, she jams her finger knuckle deep into my eye socket.
Oh, that's not so awesome.
And the next thing I know, I wake up and everyone's around me, and suddenly my eye is a different color.
I'm glad you punched her.
Yeah, I kind of do that now.
That's pretty cool. You're so cool, Zarn.
Bree, why do you follow me?
You're my captain.
I'm probably gonna get you killed.
It just shrugs. I will follow you to the end of the earth, Zarn. You're
Thank
my
you.
bro. You're my captain, and you're my bro.
Things were so much simpler on the sea.
Well, I thought they were. Turned out they weren't.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I just feel like everything I've tried to do, every decision I try to make, everything that I try to make better turns to shit in my hands.
Well, it's not just you. You know that mirror I have in my cabin?
Yeah.
Do you know why I put it there?
Actually, no, I don't.
Because I still don't fucking know if I did the right thing. Did I make everything explode when I dispelled the magic on that mirror? Tillix ran, we went to Ildar after that, after him. Everything's gone to shit since I dispelled the magic on that mirror. And I look in that mirror and I wonder, is it all my fault?
It's not your fault, Bray.
And I wish I knew if I did the right thing or the wrong thing there, and I just don't.
I guess in a weird way, we're never gonna know if we did the right thing.
Exactly. I mean, look at this whole war going on.
Not even that. I mean, you brought up Grace earlier, and
Yeah.
I haven't let her go. I don't think I ever
I
can.
know.
And he pulls
I'm curious about that anyway, but pull out what you're pulling out.
he pulls down his collar, and there, written in Infernal is Grace on his collarbone.
Can I ask you why you're so attached to Grace? I mean, we knew her for what? A couple hours?
It's not that I'm attached to her. It's just I've never lost someone before. Like, I've lost, but I've been able to get them back, or it was their time. It wasn't her time, though. And I don't know. I guess I was kind of going through the motions. Like, we brought Alana back, and then I figured, okay, like, here's what we're gonna do. Like, it's the same thing. We bring her back. And then fucking Skull showed up. And he knew everything about me. He knew my name. He knew all of you. He knew Sonnet's name. Like, how the hell, like, I don't know. Ever since then, like, I feel like I haven't been thinking straight, and I've pulled us all into this crazy mission to kill a god.
Well, he kind of needs killing. He's a jackass.
Oh yeah, he's a prick. I think we both agree with that. But, like, am I gonna let my inability to move on, my revenge, get us all killed?
Yeah, but it needs to be done. Look what's happening with the contagion. I mean, look how bad it was in the water plane.
I know.
I mean,
I don't know. Like, are we the ones to stop it? Are we making it worse every
do you
time we
see
try to help?
anybody else stopping it?
I know. I don't know.
I mean, you're a take charge guy, Zarn.
And look where that's gotten me. He just kind of points to his eye.
Well, things are getting done. Nobody else is doing anything.
I don't know. It's
We helped out a lot in Krellendil. I don't know so much about Juan Laredo. Helped out a lot in Krellendil. Okay, you did. I ran.
Well, Krillendill's my home. It's weird to me that things were so simple on a ship, and now I just feel like lost. I feel like I'm caught in a riptide. If you'll pardon the expression.
What's wrong with that expression?
I don't know. Water makes me more comfortable.
I don't know, me too. I can go underneath when you pray now with you.
Do you want to do that?
Well, not the praying part.
Zarn actually laughs.
That's boring.
Well, yeah, I figured that part.
Like, I could turn in... Oh, I could be an octopus. I can do that now.
Bree, you never cease to amaze me. You know that?
Why?
I don't know, just all the things you can do. How confident you are about so many things. Like, we could be doing the worst possible thing in the world, and hearing you talk about it will make me think like I can do no wrong.
Well, you can't do any wrong.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
You're like the wisest person I know, Zarn.
Am I?
Yeah.
It's a lot
You're
of pressure.
like my wisdom.
It's a lot. Well, most times you keep me grounded, and I need that.
Yeah, but I mean, I did get Grace killed.
No, you didn't. I don't know. It's just the more I keep thinking about everything, I keep thinking about how I feel like I'm just drifting apart from everybody. I mean, Garrick and I thought we were pretty good friends, and then he left. I don't really know Carter that well. Carter never really makes an effort to be around us. Norn and I, we barely even talk anymore if we're not yelling at each other.
That's because you love each other.
Yeah, I guess.
He only gives a bad time to people he loves.
But I appreciate everything you've done. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, you're probably one of the best friends I've had in a long time. Especially since most people have left already.
Yeah, I mean, and here's, speaking of friends, we need to go after the Grinning Skull because of Alana. She came back changed.
That is true.
So who knows what's going on with her?
I don't know anymore. But can you make me one promise?
Well, it depends what it is. If it involves killing you, then
No. It kind of has to do with my eventual death, but not anyone killing me. I'm sorry, by the way, sorry for being dark all the time. I don't know what the fuck's happened to me lately. But if anything does happen to me, can you just make sure that someone, hopefully you, I trust you the most, someone just watches over Sonnet for me.
Oh, I will move right in.
Although I swear, I feel like if I die, she's gonna kick my ass.
She probably would kick your ass.
She would. She'd bring me back just to kick.
She'd kick your ass if you ripped your eye out, too. I'm pretty sure she likes it.
Maybe. She scares me, Bree.
Yeah, but you like that.
I do. You seen her? She's so strong.
No, she's pretty awesome. You're lucky.
Yeah.
We have to have a talk about that one day, but today's not the day.
Yeah. Probably not today.
No.
So as the two of you continue your small talk, mostly about talking about how badass Sonnet is, into the early hours of the dawn, we'll go ahead and say that the other four of you stir in the morning light, and we will take a short break.
Woo! Break time because I can't handle this much stuff without a break.
And now, after all those fields, take a 5-minute break, everyone.
All right, we will be right back, everybody. Bye. everyone. We're live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get started in a second here with the party waking after their night of rest, after their encounter with Auntie the Hag, and a night of some conversations between individuals. So yeah. And with that, we'll go ahead and set up from there. Assuming you guys are continuing on the same course, Nyx is leading you in the direction of one of the tunnels that she knows leads eventually to the Dathari stronghold under White Feather Mount. She knows approximately where it is. She doesn't know an exact location. She's never been through the tunnels herself, specifically. So, assuming you guys are going there and don't want to make any detours, correct?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Cool. So it takes you guys about 3 more days until you then sort of about 2 days from now you see White Feather Mount clearly on the horizon, sort of over the trees. For the last 12 hours or so, there is, the forest.
You cut out big time, Quanst.
The forest, like
The forest dissipates into sort of grassy rolling hills, the foothills of the mountain, basically. There are still trees, but it's not nearly so thick. And eventually you get up to White Feather Mount. You guys begin the process. Nyx says, okay, it's around here somewhere. I don't know where specifically, so we're gonna have to look for it, basically. So I'd like everyone to make some survival checks, please. Or if you'd like to do anything else that you might be able to do to find entrances to places, go for it. But for the most part, make survival checks.
Perception?
Survival.
Athletics.
Intimidation.
performance.
Stealth.
Can I animal handling the door?
Investigation.
Sounds
Oh,
actually
I rolled
not
a
a
natural
terrible idea
20,
either.
so that's a 29.
Can I religion check the door?
I rolled good.
You can when you find the door.
Hey!
I rolled a nat 20.
Alright guys, give me a second. I'm gonna let me check something real quick. I'm gonna leave the Discord thing for 1 second.
Yes, Naren?
Aha, there we go.
I
Fixed it.
yeah. I'm not gonna bother.
No.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go with the.
Bree and
If they don't
Connor
find anything on 21,
No, they definitely
we're
find
not
it.
fucking finding anything.
You guys are sort of looking around, and it doesn't take too long before you actually do see a cabin opening. You have to climb a little bit, which you all manage without too much difficulty. It's not a real difficult climb, but there's a it's just sort of an opening. There's no markings on it. There's no distinguishing features. There's not even a door properly, anything hiding it. It's just an opening into the side of the mountain. Do you all enter?
Well, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor first.
Okay.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
Oh shit!
You can. Oh no, you don't have that in vacation. You're only one of them.
No,
didn't
but I
know.
will when I level up on Warlock next level.
Okay.
Let me just check real quick. Might be something I'm doing.
Okay.
I forget if there's any spells I need to do before we go in somewhere. I don't think so. No, alright, I'm fine. Just keep going.
Okay. So you guys.
I'm just gonna, as we walk in, use Mage Hand to give myself a massage.
Okay, so you're gonna use Mage Hand to what now?
Give myself a massage.
He's patting his bum.
Very nice. Yes.
Yeah,
I
glute massage.
So as you guys make your way in, it does get dark in here.
Light!
Pretty quickly. Cool. There's light now.
Fuck you! That's my
appears-
thing!
as no. As you guys walk
Son
in,
of a bitch! I just tackle him.
So it's a. It is basically just a natural cavern as far as you can tell. Nothing really going on too heavily either way.
I remember this
I was
picture.
gonna.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
my cavern
This background
picture.
image, yeah.
It's the same cavern.
It's the same one. Oh
Watch for
god,
that trap that was.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody.
that was a good one. I see you.
I was making a face to lighten things up.
I was gonna draw a tongue.
Nice. Nah. So you guys are heading in. Nick sort of speaks up. So I assume there'll be defenses of some kind or traps or
tactical
I don't know
whispers.
specifically. She's whispering. I just can't.
I know.
whisper and
Stage
sound like Nick at the
whispers.
same time. So I assume there'll be.
Okay, so. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. So I assume there'll be traps or defenses of some kind, but I don't know of what at all. Just that they'll probably be here. So keep an eye out.
Can you guys give me like 10 minutes to do something real quick? Because I can do I can do detect magic as a ritual.
Like right now, that this feels like an inappropriate time.
Well, I'm saying
You do you, but
You're the one massaging your butt.
it's,
alright,
it's moved up and it's just like massaging my temples as I'm saying this.
Weird. All right, give me. Hold on. All right, sit down. I'm gonna do a ritual cast of detect magic.
Okay.
Just the answer is yes. The entire thing is magic.
Yes, magic.
This is actually the Tomb of Horrors.
This is actually just the throat of a monster.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That would not actually surprise me at all. You've been swallowed by the land whale.
You've been swallowed by the earth.
The Tarrasque.
I mean, it looks like a screaming mom.
Ah! That's the sound I
Pretty
imagine making.
much.
This is where we all die.
I'm fine with that. I always knew my character was going to die being a dickhead.
Okay, so that one's
Okay, so
Nori.
you take 10 minutes to cast detect magic.
Yes.
And so you get, for the next 10 minutes, as long as you maintain concentration, if anything magical appears, you can tell that it's there, basically?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You guys make your way deeper into the cavern. Zarn,
Yes.
about 7 or 8 minutes in,
Okay.
you sense something. You guys. Oh, actually, God damn it, Zorn, I need you to do something for me.
Yes.
This is before we go into this. I want you to roll just a couple of Constitution saving throws for the couple of nights sleep that you would have gotten.
Fuck. Saving throws? Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Alright.
Okay. So, as a result of those, you woke up on the third day. I'm just going to say to make this easy, like today, basically. And you feel not as rested as you have previously. You take 1 level of exhaustion, Zarn, and the following effects are the case.
Are you DMing me?
Yes, actually.
If only I would have cut the fucking eye out.
No!
Okay, cutting your fucking eye out would absolutely.
Okay, I just sent it to you on Discord.
If not, just disadvantage on every attack to the end of
Oh, I should also tell you.
Till the end of time, is that what you said?
Yes.
So, those effects, Zarn, are now. Those don't go away. The point of exhaustion can go away if you rest enough. Like if you get a successful long rest without failing the saving throw. But those stick.
He's going on the floor. I can see it.
I almost did.
Like, we finish this, we'll go to the Feywild, figure out what the fuck to do. At least one of us will probably die to ground.
Or I just cut the fucking eye out.
No!
That is not.
I can't
We
wait.
had this
I can't wait till
discussion.
you motherfuckers go to sleep.
Like, if you had. You're wearing a Boy Scout badge, and suddenly the Boy Scouts turn evil. You don't throw the badge away. That doesn't do shit.
Yes, you get rid of the Boy Scout.
Exactly, you kill the Boy Scouts. That metaphor got a little bit away from me, but I think I made my point.
So it's
We're gonna go murder the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Good.
I'm down with this plan.
At least we've all agreed.
Boy Scouts for you, Zorn.
Wait till you
Okay.
Wait till you motherfuckers fall asleep.
So
I'll stay awake all night with
Zarn
you.
has been a little bit. He just seems more tired than usual. Maybe not all there. But as you guys make your way into the tunnel for a few minutes, Zarn, with the detect magic that you just ritually cast, you sense sort of a field of magic ahead of you. It's about it's the entire width of the cavern. You notice it specifically on the floor and ceiling, and it's about 20 feet across. And I should note this tunnel is maybe like 10 feet wide. So you've got the whole width of the cavern, ceiling and floor have sort of a magic thing, and it goes like 20 feet deep into the cavern. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And I assume you want everybody not to walk into it.
Well, I can cast a spell magic on it. Show me where it is.
Yeah, I'll point out.
Just pick up Bree and point her right at it.
Have to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an action. It doesn't take time.
Where you're gonna try to.
Yeah, I'll try to spell it.
Okay. So Zarn's pointing out an area where he's like, "There's magic here."
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to? Let me see how dispel magic works technically.
It's got 120 foot range.
Just
I don't have
blindly
to-
fire a dispel.
Yeah, but you sort of need to know once creature, object, or magical effect. Okay, I'll let you check for this when you do it, I guess.
Okay.
Because unless you wanted to try to like get a sense of where it is yourself somehow.
I don't think I have anything.
Well, I'll let you make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
Can I, when she's going to figure it out, just like take out a respite and hand it to her so she can, like a dowsing rod?
Sure.
Well,
I
that's
don't
like
care
an
if it does
advantage.
anything, I just think
I will give you advantage on this check with the assistant
Neat.
on there.
Oh, that's much better. That's an 18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, okay. So you can sort of, as you look at this area with the light that Respite is giving you, you can see on the floor and ceiling just faint, like you can almost just sense the magic in them. You don't see any glyphs necessarily or anything like written
Right.
or carved, but you can tell that there's magic in this area. And so now you have an idea of where the magic is.
Okay.
You're going to try to dispel it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast Dispel Magic. I need you to make a check for me, please.
Just hold on. Okay, no, that's no surge. So that's good. Okay. What do you need to make me roll?
It's a D20 plus Charisma.
Okay.
And actually, because this is technically an ability check, you get Jack of all trades on this.
Cool. So
Those
that's a
parts
plus
are cool.
7. So that's a 19.
19?
Yep.
Cool. You watch it fizzle. The magic vanishes, and Zarn, it does in fact distinctly fizzle. The magic all goes away completely. Whatever this was is now no longer there.
Oof.
It's gone.
How dark is it here?
Sometimes I'm good.
What?
Yes.
How dark is it here?
Without light,
Yeah,
it's
like pitch black.
at this point. Yeah.
Zarn had
Okay.
light though.
Yeah. Zarn and
Oh, did he?
Dorn presumably are both casting light.
yeah. I was gonna say, as long as you're willing to stay, I'd have to look up the exact mechanics of this, but a reasonable distance away from me, you can just carry the sword because it lights up on its own. Just not for long.
I believe it's only a minute, Norin.
I gotta. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that might be me. Somebody started a car outside the house.
Just give me one of your light rocks.
Sounds like geese.
Oh, it's my laptop.
Ah,
Is
okay.
that what that is?
Yeah, my
Sounds
laptop's
like birds.
about to
Or
explode.
goats.
I'm just gonna.
Is,
Okay,
there,
we'll
just
ghost-
ignore
it.
is there a ghost through a ham radio?
Yeah, right.
No, that's the fucking fan in my laptop.
It's the
Funny.
I will switch to push to talk.
Okay.
You can give me a light rock. Thank you.
Cool.
I will actually.
You guys have plenty
Better
of
than
light.
that, I give you a light baton because I still have a fuckload of those for some reason.
Okay.
Something
Like eventually, I'm
similar
gonna
to light
remember
brigade.
to sell these, but
I'm gonna twirl them.
It's very
nice.
impressive. Roll a performance check, Bree.
Okay. Yes, a natural 20.
Really?
Yeah, so that's,
That's
a
fucking
27.
amazing.
Bree was born to lead a marching band.
Best natural 20 ever.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, she pulls up a stalagmite and starts doing this with it.
I even have advantage on that, but I didn't need it.
Oh shit! If we're gonna be a marching band, though, who's gonna get the sousaphone?
Clark raises his hand sheepishly. No, I'm kidding.
Rat!
Clark,
The least surprising thing I've heard all day.
Clark gets the didgeridoo.
Lucky.
That's an oddly specific, but I kind of do.
Or
Anyway.
a vuvuzela. He's okay with either one.
That's barely a real instrument. It's got a note.
Burn.
It's not. Actually, yeah.
All right, cool. So anyway, the six of you continue onwards into the cavern. A couple of minutes later, Zarn, your dispel magic fades
Okay.
because it only lasts for 10 minutes. As you guys continue to walk in the cavern, you walk down, and it's a pretty level path. It's not really changing in elevation much. That you can tell that it does twist and turn a bit as you go. It's pretty. The width changes slightly over time. The ground is. It's not like difficult to walk on, but it's not super flat either. Have you guys been hearing me at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. I was a little worried I was pushing the A key instead of caps
Oh,
lock.
trust me, we'll let you know if we don't hear you.
Yeah, that's fair. So you guys are walking along. You walk for probably an hour or two, and nothing has really changed. Let me know if you guys want to do anything. Otherwise, you just keep walking.
Just perceptioning around.
Okay. I'll go ahead and have everybody go ahead and roll a perception check.
Also, my passive perception's 18, so...
Okay, that's good to know.
Oh,
Roll a
natural
perception
20
check.
again.
Natural 20 again, dang.
Yeah.
Take a
I never
picture
roll
of
those.
it.
Okay, so you're
rolled
making
like
up for the
3.
rest of us just rolling like garbage.
So
Yeah, this is the
perception,
Bree show tonight as far as rolls go.
27. It's never me. I usually roll like shit.
My current max on the entire game so far is a fucking 12.
Well, I put that other dice in jail.
Okay.
I can't put my laptop in jail. I do kind of need this.
Bree, you're the only one who notices this. As you guys are sort of walking into a section where, for the first time, really, the path sort of starts to slope downwards. Off to the left, there's a section of wall that you notice just looks slightly off. Something weird about it. And you go check it out, and you reach your hand out, and the wall's not there.
Ooh, I'm gonna go in and out, in and out.
Did you find a fake wall again?
Yeah.
Damn, you're good at this.
Yeah. So
It legitimately bothers me.
are you're looking looking through, Bree?
Yeah.
Okay. The other side of the wall appears to be just standard tunnel that continues at a similar elevation.
We should probably go this way.
Probably. They put a fake wall up. They did it for a reason.
Yeah, that feels appropriate.
Be on our guard the whole way, probably.
Let's do it.
Are we gonna try and stealth, or are we gonna just walk normally?
Might not be a good. It might be a good idea to be stealthy.
I mean, we can try. Clang, clang, clang.
I believe in all of us except for Carter.
Carter puts a hand up, and you just see like a swirl of just like black shadow in his hands, and he's like, "I got this," and then snaps his fingers and cast pass without trace on everybody.
All right.
Pretty guy.
I know.
16.
With pass out a trace, that's a 25.
Nope.
Okay,
I
I'm
had-
rolling.
shit,
I'm
I had a-
rolling again because I rolled.
Oh, disadvantage.
And I have disadvantage anyway because of exhaustion. So I have double disadvantage.
If it makes you guys feel any better, my rolls for Clark and Nyx have also been garbage.
I rolled another 20.
I assume this game is just cursed.
I swear to God, Bree. Pictures.
This is more 20s. I just
Did you roll
gave one.
another 20?
I just rolled another 20.
Hey, I'm rolling to kill that.
Jesus.
I'm rolling to kill the hag. 20.
That'll be a win.
I did now.
I never roll 20s. Except for tonight.
Except for tonight, where you've rolled like 8 of them.
4. I've rolled 4, and I rolled 3 of them were in a row.
Here I was really proud of my fucking 17 stealth check.
It's
27.
pretty good.
Yeah, 27 total.
It's a big old 16.
So
for me.
Nyx rolled a
Clang,
22 with pass without trace, and Carter rolled a 24 because bad rolls. But yeah,
Clark rolled a
What?
24.
yeah.
Clark rolled a
Sorry,
24.
Clark. Yeah, my bad. Blah, 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 blah.
Do not tell me I rolled a bad stealth roll.
No, you're 33.
Not with advantage plus 12 plus another 10.
24, so bad. 16.
Why do you have advantage?
I have disadvantage.
No, not you, Carter.
Oh.
Boots of Alvin Kind.
Oh, right, you have those. Yeah, okay, that'll do it.
Yep.
Okay.
I have boots of clanking.
Boots of clanking.
Boots of Kanking.
It's, they look like boots of Elven. but they are cursed.
Boots of Cranking.
Okay, so you guys make your way through past the. You're just going straight through the invisible terrain, through the false wall.
Yep.
I assume yes.
I trust you. Don't stress about it. Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh, is that a warm-up box?
I mean, I was joking.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Cool. I would like everyone to make perception checks again, or you can make investigation too if you'd prefer.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Plus
Okay, I
8,
rolled
and
a-
it's a
I
2
rolled
and a 1.
twice.
Holy shit.
That's, yep. Woo!
I'll take my second roll.
Natural 1 for me because I have disadvantage on everything I do.
I took my second roll because
Just
I
checks,
rolled
that's it,
another
goes.
20.
D&D.
The second roll's a 13 for 20.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. So you guys continue walking, and this path leads on for probably another half an hour, 40 minutes or so.
So, Zark.
That is correct, yeah.
Zark,
What?
you've been yawning, like, a lot today. Are you feeling okay?
I just point to the eye and just keep walking. I feel like
Does he
shit.
know it's the eye?
He thinks it
I
is.
think we can assume. Do you want, like,
That's
I've
true.
got some
Pretty
coffee.
fair to assume that he probably thinks it is.
like, I have some tea. Do you want, like, a cup of tea while we're going?
How about this? How about I'll take the tea and then you cut my fucking eye out?
No.
I mean, do you really think right now is the place to do that? We're, like, sneaking through a tunnel.
Sure, do it. You can put it, it'll be your a tea bag for you.
Why don't you guys roll a perception check?
Sir?
Another one?
Yeah, another one.
Oh, I get to re-roll a 1
Ooh,
though.
12.
Nyx and Clark are just fascinated by this discussion as they rolled a natural 1 and a natural 4.
I rolled a 1 too, but I got to.
I rolled a natural 2.
Okay. This isn't too tough to pick out. Norin and Zarn, despite your arguing, you notice visibly now at the end of the tunnel light, warm and not sunlight, not firelight. You think maybe something magical, but light.
Like sunlight?
Not specifically, not sunlight.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody, shut up. I pull Moram out and I put Shield out in front of me and I start slowly walking down the hallway.
Okay. I would like you all to make stealth checks again.
Clank.
There it is.
Clank.
How long does Pass Without Trace last?
8 hours? A day?
Up to an hour with
Okay,
concentration.
it's still on then.
7 weeks. So I'm at 20.
20, 19, 30, 39, what's Breeze?
35.
35.
Good
Sorry.
God.
Oh no, it's everybody. Okay. Okay. So you guys make your way out pretty quietly towards this light as the tunnel gets slightly narrower as you move towards the light. It's been a bit wide after passing through this lizard, after passing through the false wall. It was maybe 30 feet wide for the last 10, 15 minutes or so, and it narrows slightly back down to about 20 feet right as you approach the mouth of the of this tunnel into this lit space.
What's in the space?
Are you walking in, or are you just trying to get an idea of what's in before you walk through, or?
Trying to get an idea before I peek my head through.
Okay. So as you look sort of in as you guys are walking, you see from where you're approaching. Hold on, actually. Don't remember where I put my shit. Sorry,
With
hold on.
my 18 passive perception. Does that do
It's
anything?
only one better than mine.
Whatever, okay?
Shit,
If
hold
I'm
on.
just using that instead of having to fucking roll with disadvantage on everything.
That's a fair
You have
point.
disadvantage on your passive perception.
I know it
Disadvantage on
sucks. I had exhaustion when Norin ran away.
Ooh, I
Well,
speak
because you
I speak common. You have disadvantage. Oh, damn it. Can't even talk.
That's why I couldn't find where he was.
Quick, Quads is going.
Yeah.
Roll performance. Oh.
natural 3.
Fuck me. I have a plus 13.
Wow.
You rolled a 6.
Rough rolls. Okay. I can't find my
Fuck this.
notebook, but whatever. I remember it mostly. I'll figure it out.
There's
Um,
a fucking
There you
crit.
go.
So as you guys, Zarn, as you guys are walking towards it, you see out in front of you, it's a massive cavern. Like you can't even like fathom pretending to see the other side of this cavern. It's absolutely huge, and inside you see buildings made of stone and maybe wood. You're not sure specifically, and you see. You don't see any movement at the moment, but you definitely see buildings. They look to be about person-sized, like, normal sized. They're like a person about your height would be designed for these doors. There are large, like, sort of areas that don't have any buildings in them. That you recognize just during your time out and about and near things in your time on the Argok Isles as training grounds of some sort. There's spaces marked out for sort of combat training and magical, like magic training and sort of telltale scars on the ground from magic that's been tested and that sort of thing.
Are there any people moving around?
You do not see any people moving.
Well, I think we found their base.
Nick sort of takes a look over your shoulder. Oh yeah, that's familiar.
How tall is the cavern again?
How tall?
Yeah.
Probably about 20 feet, roof of the cavern. Or do you mean the one in front of you?
Yeah, the one in front of me, the whole thing.
In front of you? You're not sure. Several hundred feet.
Okay, perfect. All right. I guess we head down.
I mean, that seems like the only real way to go.
All right. Is there a way down, like stairs, handholds?
It's not down. It's just forward.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want, I can
You're
go
not
a
at the
little
top.
ahead.
It's at like a side of it.
Gotcha.
If you want, I can go a little ahead, see what's there. As long as I'm not spotted, I can come back and report what happened.
Yeah, why don't you do that? I'm just gonna sit down for a second. Oh God, I'm so tired.
Yeah, you do that.
Do you want me to come with you?
Carter nods and like holds up a fist and like bro fists him and is like, yeah, you take left side, I'll take right.
All right, sounds good. So you guys sort of each line up on the edges of the tunnel, and then what exactly are you planning on doing?
They didn't hit us.
Going forward slightly until like hear voices or any kind of activity.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check, and I'll make one for Clark as you guys do that. And Pass Without Trace is still on, right?
Yep. 13 plus 12 is 25 plus 10 is 35.
Carter rolled 17 plus 10 is 27. Okay. Okay. Let me think how I want to handle this. Okay, so you guys, the two of you, move forward quietly and stealthily into this space. Are you like running for a building? I should be clear, there's a fair bit of open space between the mouth of this tunnel and the first like other point of cover that you can see. It's pretty much wide open daylight.
Okay.
So what are you trying to do?
Stick to the walls.
Okay, you want to stick to the walls?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
So you guys each sort of peel out of the cavern on the other side, and you turn out expecting to find a wall immediately next to you, and it curves like back. It's not just flush. It's just shaped a little oddly. This tunnel appears to extend into the cavern a little ways. And as you turn back trying to hug the wall, you see on your side, Carter, at least 3 soldiers lined up, and as soon as they see you, they rush you. Those of you in the tunnel, you hear something. You hear suddenly masses of footsteps on either side.
Oh, God damn it! I just got comfortable.
Run?
Doesn't sound good.
And at this
Run.
point, we're gonna go ahead and. Well, wait. What are you guys trying to do?
Run?
Zorn's trying to stand up.
Okay, you guys are just yelling run.
well, it's as soon as like they even like they see Carter. Do they see just me, or do they see Clark as well?
Clark's on the other side. You don't know.
But they know I'm there. They're
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there is no hiding from where they were in your vantage in you. Like,
Okay.
you could have rolled a natural 20 and it would not have mattered. There is no hiding.
as soon as they start bum rushing him, Carter just yells, "Am Scray!" and then just runs.
Oh, sure. Way to give
Okay.
us a lap, Carter.
Jenga.
You roll back into the tunnel, and you see Clark doing the same thing, sort of rolls around and back in the tunnel, and also, so you're just going to book it
Yep.
out the other way? Cool.
Wait, how many are coming?
Like 3 dozen.
Carter saw like 3 dozen on his side alone.
So we're running?
Hold on.
At this point, you would just see Carter and Clark just running for you.
I'm just booking it.
Not even trying to be
Okay,
quiet.
hold on. I need to find something that can fly fast.
Okay. So you guys just start booking it, right? I assume.
Yeah.
I don't.
Make a choice. Okay, what are you doing, Jerry?
Yes.
I stand in the cave opening and wait until most of them are within 30 feet of me.
Okay, well then
Okay,
I'm standing
so-
with you.
Let me do a thing real quick. So you guys should have just got moved to another map.
We are indeed.
So you guys are
Looks like a butt.
here.
It's a very wide map.
Yeah, it's extremely wide because of the size of the thing.
It also definitely looks like a butt.
It does a bit. I won't lie to you.
By design.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, so Zarn, you're like here.
Okay.
The rest of the party is like behind, like in the tunnel that's not visible on this map, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to see like all of them at once because of the shape of this, right? Like they're only going to be able to enter like maybe 5 wide.
Okay, so as they're all running in, when the first person gets to like almost within 5 feet of me, I'm gonna just say I am so tired of this bullshit and just slam my hammer down and do destructive wave.
What's the radius on destructive wave?
30 feet.
Okay. Sure. Do the thing, buddy. Do they need to make a save, or is that a spell attack, or
Save.
how does that work? Okay. Let me make just a few saving throws and see how that goes. Okay. I will say that with the radius on that of 30 feet, you're able to catch a good chunk of them. Most of the ones that you catch are sort of killed and are like damaged and bowled over, and you see a lot of them not moving anymore. There's some that managed to like hold back, and a few that were on the outskirts that aren't hit, but those, and they're like totally fine. Those that were hit and not killed sort of look around.
Let's go. Get up!
Okay, that's like to them. You're like taunting them.
Yeah.
So how far away are we
You
from?
probably
Zarn?
took out. You're not sure exactly because the wave extended sort of like around the tunnel, but from what you can see, you took out probably 20 visibly. Out of the at least, there are. You can guess. I'll just say this because there were some pouring in from either side. There's probably about 3 dozen on either side. You visibly took out at least 20. You probably took out some more too
Okay.
that you couldn't see.
See how awesome you are, Zorn?
What are you guys doing?
Time and place, Bree. But thank you.
Are they in packs?
They're all. I mean, so there's several like now what are recent corpses on the ground, that, and the ones, and they've all sort of just like stopped for the moment, not quite sure how to respond, not expecting that kind of show of force.
Are they tieflings?
They are all tieflings. To a number.
Where can I? Okay, so how long do you think until Pass Without Trace ends? I mean, technically we don't need it anymore.
It lasts how long? An hour?
An hour.
You probably
I
got
can concentrate
15
on
or 20 minutes left.
it. Okay. Are they kind of sporadic?
What do you mean?
The remaining tieflings?
They're sort of spread out from what you can tell, though. You know that the spell, like you can see some in the back that weren't harmed at all. Like, and there's still some left, right?
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'd like to throw out a shatter then
Okay.
to a group of them.
Right before she does that, Carter drops Pass Without Trace, and then forms another spiral of like shadow, and just like lets it go over top the biggest group of them, and casts darkness right on top of them.
What's the range on darkness?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, I'll say that from where you can get the biggest bulk you can see, which is sort of the group at the back that wasn't quite hit by the destructive wave spell. So they're enveloped in darkness. You guys now see sort of just this semicircular area of darkness that you still have light emanating in from the tunnel or from the cavern, but that's blocking a bit of it. So it's become a bit difficult to see just because of the weird reflecting light around the darkness sphere. Nothing that's going to affect you. That's flavor. Okay. Bree, what were you doing?
I was casting shatter on a group.
Shatter on a group. Okay. What's this? What's the saving throw on that?
Con.
DC?
It
Doesn't
is
matter. They
now
rolled a natural too.
18.
100?
What's the roll damage on that for me, please?
18 million.
18 million.
Only. 15.
I think the rule is if they're an NPC, it's an automatic fail.
You said 15?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys hear just this deafening crack from basically right near the where Carter dropped his darkness spell. You're not sure how that went, Bree, because you can't see them,
Right.
but it happened,
And it's loud.
and it's loud.
And then Carter, without extending the bow, just knocks an arrow and just waits.
Okay. Norm, what are you doing? Anything?
BB, you're not supposed to
You
talk.
muted?
You're unpushed to talk.
Motherfucker.
There you go.
So, I'm like 80 feet back from them, so I could be 120 feet off with Eldritch Blast. I'm just gonna ready an action for the next large clump of them to come around the corner and just try and take out the one in the front.
Okay. Okay.
Or
I'll say at
the
this point-
three in the front.
Okay.
Actually,
Carter
no.
sort of.
I'm gonna watch behind us because I'm pretty sure we're getting flanked right now.
Okay. That's good. So you turn and you're watching behind you. Okay, cool. So Clark sort of sets himself in a defensive posture, stepping up near you, Zarn. And Nyx appears to be readying a spell of some sort. One of the soldiers, one of the ones who was hit by your wave originally, Zarn, didn't fall to it. So it was like, wait.
Make it quick.
Who the fuck are you?
Me?
Yeah.
You don't know us.
No. Should I?
Who the fuck are you?
We're the Guardians of Galitaia, and I smack him over the head with my hammer.
He's like 20 feet away from you. As
Oh.
He's not like right next to you.
Then I slowly walk up to him and do the same thing.
You run forward and smash him over the head.
Yeah.
He's like, wait. Poof, roll an attack for me.
Fuck.
And all you hear behind him is A, B, C. Easy.
I might miss though with my fucking 11 because I have my disadvantage. Is that attack rolls too?
Attack rolls are not at disadvantage. Just
Okay.
ability checks. I think.
Well, either way.
Let me make sure. But I think that's
As far as I know, exhaustion
yeah,
is
that
just
11
ability checks.
That 11 unfortunately misses. He sees you coming forward and like raise a shield to manages to parry, and he's like, "Wait, Jesus Christ! Are you gonna? Do you get another attack? You have another attack, right? No, you don't. Yes.
I do not. Just one.
Like what? Jesus! Look, clearly we're a little outclassed here. Give us. Look, what are you here for?
Carter, you're up.
I mean, we probably like at least make sure that we're killing the right people.
No, Carter, you're the one. We're looking for somebody, right? What's her name again?
Ashex.
Ashix.
Okay. Yeah, Carter steps forward, still bow out, arrow knock, and goes, We're here to talk with your leader, Ashex.
I lean over to Nix. Since when are we here to talk?
That's just a nice way to put it.
I'll see what. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let us take you to her. Let us do that.
Insight.
We'll take you to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insight.
Roll insight.
Oh no. I rolled a natural 2. It's like a +2. So yeah. No.
As far as you guys can tell, he seems honest. He's kind of terrified, honestly.
Carter not getting anything.
You guys just wiped out a large chunk of the people. Like, from what you can guess, they literally put 72 fucking soldiers here to guard against whoever was in this tunnel, and you guys wiped like half of them in about 6 seconds. He's fucking terrified.
Cool.
I lean down and kind of. Is he on the ground or is he up?
He's up. He
Okay.
didn't. He wasn't knocked prone. He's standing.
I get real close to him and I say, "You take us to your leader, and just so you know, the maelstrom comes for everyone." And I shove him.
Right.
I lean over to Nix again. Why the fuck are we just following these guys? It seems like a terrible idea.
And Bree's like dancing.
Nick sort of leans over and I don't know. I mean, if he's gonna take us to Ashex, we can always.
Yeah, like this seems super convenient, but I mean, like, it's not gonna. Yeah, I guess
True.
whatever.
If he does something stupid, we can always kill him and figure it out from there.
I mean, that's fair. Do you know Dimension Door?
Let Q check. Does Nick
we can
know
get, like-
Dimension Door?
If we
What
do,
level
we
is
can get
Dimension Door?
everybody.
Or
Nix does not know Dimension Door.
Holy shit, it's level 4.
yeah, Bree casts it constantly. She knows what level it.
Yeah. Nix does not know Dimension Door.
Beans.
Okay. And so he
I don't
turns
spell
to
levels.
this guy and he's like, okay, just follow me. You get to her anyway, honestly, if you're gonna get through us that easy. Come on.
I follow.
Carter
Okay.
puts the arrow away and
He turns around to the rest of the soldiers and he says, stand down. They've asked to talk to Ashex. I'm going to take them to her.
Carter also drops darkness.
Okay. And as the darkness spell drops, Bree, you can see that pretty much everyone in that darkness spell also dead after your shatter.
Oops.
God.
Yo.
There's like a couple who are still alive, and they're like on the ground, like moaning.
After seeing what happens after darkness drops, Carter just turns around, looks at Bree, and goes, "Good job."
Thanks.
My leg!
My leg!
As we walk through, I'm just gonna like, y'all, I am so sorry about this. Like, you guys just picked the wrong side.
I'm
You
not
get
sorry.
some dirty looks at that one.
Pick the
Look, I'm on your side on the whole getting freaking you. Stop the boy!
pick the wrong day for Zarn to be pissed off.
That's true.
Like, I'm crazy. That shit's fucked up. Just fucking come on.
So you guys follow this guy, and so he actually takes you on a bit of a long walk. This is. Hold on, let me get some music here.
God, my immersion.
My immersion.
It's just a ruin.
Now I'm very aware I'm playing a game. Okay.
I'm sorry. So you guys, you follow this tiefling individual. He appears to be male, youngish, very fit, in he's wearing like a breastplate, has a shield and a short sword, short bow strapped to his back. You notice he has a gold earring in his ear, similar to the ones that you've collected in your bag.
Nice.
Yeah, we got those too.
As you guys are walking, he leads you through this large cavern. It takes at least like half an hour to walk through this one like major cavern, and it appears to be barracks and training grounds the whole way through. It's living quarters and it's training spaces and not much else. There may be like a few like recreational areas inside the barracks, you don't know, but this area is a very large military complex. This cavern, you can eventually sort of see the edge of it, and there's sort of a large like archway that leads into another cavern of similar size. This cavern contains some more sort of military training ground stuff, but it also has some just kind of more general purpose things. There's some distinct recreational space in here. Here, you start seeing, as they watch sort of your group move through, they either watch with wide eyes or give you glares, or some of them just scatter, seeing people who are not tieflings in this space. Everyone you see is a tiefling.
Hey, we have one tiefling.
Well, yeah, but there's 5 of you who aren't tieflings, so.
I still have my hammer out, shield out.
And you're also not like you're visibly different here, and it is concerning given the nature of this encampment to the people who live there, right? It's an odd feeling. You feel feared. As you walk through this secondary cavern, eventually you arrive at a large, like almost like a longhouse space. It's very sort of a large door, large structure. It's only 1 story, but it's pretty long and deep, and sort of curves around in an oblong shape, kind of. And he stops at the door. She should be inside. She might be in consultation. I don't know what she's doing right now.
Open the door.
Yeah, follow me. And he's clearly very nervous and not. You get the impression he's not sure he's making the right decision.
Zarn feels oddly comfortable being feared.
Yeah, Bree likes it too.
It's been a while since people were afraid of him.
Nard's actually not huge on this whole thing, but he's just like, whatever.
He opens the door, and inside you see a pretty large space. There's several tables, like long tables. You get the impression that maybe this is sometimes used as a dining hall or meeting space for large groups. Maybe announcements are made here, or were. It looks like it's been mostly unused for at least a couple of weeks, maybe. And then at the end, you see seated just at the end of one of the tables, a tiefling woman in simple garments, black and red, similar to the tunic and pants that Clark or Carter have worn in the past, that you've seen them in. She has a pair of short dark horns that extends just from the front of her temples. Her eyes have bright gold irises, and her hair is worn in a very tight, sort of tight curls of sort of like almost a short afro. And she appears to be eating. And you see her as you all are walking in, she's actually handing a bit of food off of her plate to something you can't see behind the table, but is clearly like handing it like to a pet. And as you walk in, she looks up.
Hello.
I see I have guests.
You do.
Lieutenant. They came in through the southwestern tunnel, Commander. They took out nearly 20 men in less than 10 seconds. It was bring them here or have them massacre us on their way here.
We're really happy that it didn't end up being someone we worked with.
Well, maybe.
I am.
She speaks again. Thank you, Lieutenant. Wait outside, please. Be vigilant. He sort of nods hurriedly and skirts past you guys outside the door. And so the six of you stand at one end of this building as Oshex stands. And you see now as she stands, she's fairly tall, probably about 5'10" or so. Long swishing tail behind her. She carries on her back something that looks very familiar to you, Carter. A bow, a monk bow. The one that's made of a dark, a different wood than we're used to seeing, something darker, and so it's a little unique. And as she stands and walks over, you see trotting behind her what is a very dark, almost jet black furred dog. If you're talking, John, I can't hear you.
There we go. As she walks towards us, Carter walks in front of Zarn, holds out his monk bow, and then extends it so it grows.
She nods. Monastery of the Dark Moon. Tarlane's inspiration to you. And you recognize that phrase, Carter. It's not something you've heard for a long time. It's only spoken by people who've trained at your monastery. Tarlane's inspiration is an artifact kept at the monastery. One that you've never seen, but you know exists.
Okay. Then he turns and motions Clark up front.
Okay. Clark, as you motion him forward, Clark looks to you. And he nods. And he walks forward past you. And he walks up to Oshex.
I tighten the grip of my hammer.
Same on the bow, because holy crap, that kind of went a little out of hand.
And he looks at her just up the inch or two in the eyes. Lord Commander, I return.
You son of a bitch.
And we'll cut the session there.
God, fuck! I fucking knew it.
I had a feeling as well.
I'm not gonna lie, Tracy and I have been like DMing each other the same thing for the last like 5 minutes.
Oh I'm gonna kill everyone.
I'm gonna kill some of them.
Zarn.
The last thing you hear before it fades out is the sound of Carter's bow hitting the floor.
God damn it! Stop dropping your weapons when you fight.
That sounds about right.
Which was the other thing that I whispered to Tracy.
I return. You son of a! Next time on Galitaia.
Yep.
Mother!
The anime cut.
Next time. Yeah.
Next
It's a smash cut. And the smash cut's like not related scenes at all. It's like us running around on a boat.
Next time on Galitaia, Zarn finally snaps.
Oh, could be worse.
Where is our boat?
Somewhere on the water plane still.
Who knows?
I hear
The
boats.
water plane?
At this point in time, you haven't checked in a while, but based on instructions and length of time, is probably in the Argok Isles,
Hey!
Ooh, handy.
as that is where they were instructed to go.
That's very handy if we need
Hey,
to.
shit,
one
yeah,
of your
good job, us.
with one of your
Fucking planning
thresholds
this
still.
shit forwards.
Mhm.
All right.
Nice. Go us for actually planning this. Good job, scriptwriters.
This is why we got renewed.
Snap,
This is why we
Snap.
get renewed for season 4.
Yeah. All right.
Just
so thanks for
just make
watching,
sure
everyone.
just make sure to get the next episode's script to us before the session quads, because we ran a little close today.
Yeah.
If you guys
Like,
would,
This is just us.
That's
if you
'cause we
guys
didn't
would
read
get
it
your
before.
edits in before Thursday.
I mean,
might have
face
to-
it, it's because we didn't read it.
And
I
that's why
absolutely did not read the script.
and that's why Angie's not here. She didn't agree with the edits we all did,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she
We're
boycotted the
recasting our
episode.
role.
We're in the middle of a writer's strike.
Yeah.
We're recasting Angie's role. We think next week it's going to be... I can't think of another person that would be an easy swap. So
We're gonna have to do a casting call, so if you're interested in being it, keep an eye on Dungeon Crawl's Twitter. We're gonna get a casting call for Nyx.
We're in
So
talks with Laura
keep an
Bailey,
eye.
but you know,
This
we're
is
waiting.
not true. Yeah. But you never know. You never know. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had fun. And I'll talk to you folks later.
night, y'all.
Good night.
But
Bye.